Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to do a little update and talk about my plans for this upcoming year and a little bit of what's going on with me regrouping here in San Diego. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, as far as the status of my van, I drive an older van. It's a 97 Dodge Ram van. I've had it for over 3 years. I bought it with about 94,000 miles. It's now got about 128,000 miles, so put quite a bit of miles on it. I've been on a lot of places with it. It's really served me well. For the price I paid for it, $1,800, plus putting some money in repairs and then also the money in converting it with the solar panels and all the wood and stuff to convert it. For the money I've spent on it, I really feel like I've gotten my money's worth already in just the 3 years. When I did buy this van, I kind of had this idea in my head, for the $1,800 and what I planned on doing with the van. If I could get 5 years out of the van, I told myself I'd be happy. And I've already been over 3 years, and I'm kind of at that point to where I do need to put some money into it. And I'm a little bit of a struggle of like, well, is this the van I really want to be putting more money into? And it's been a little bit of a struggle, but I've decided I definitely am going to try to get a good couple more years out of this van, which will require me doing some upkeep and maintenance. So what I have coming up now is I need to put front brakes on it, rear shocks. I really should replace the radiator. It's pretty rusted out inside. And fortunately I haven't had a whole lot of other problems with the van. It does have some issues. It doesn't run the best, but it runs. I do have a small coolant leak that I really have trouble pinpointing, so I might have to get some assistance on that. And then also, what else is going on with the van? I will need new tires soon, so that's another big investment. But if I plan on getting a couple more years out of it at least, and it'll leave it in better standing shape when I go to sell it, hopefully, I can get some money for it. So that's my plan with the van. I am thinking of upgrading, like I said, in a couple years. What I will upgrade to, I still don't know. I feel like in that time I'll kind of figure that out. Now, as far as the inside of the van, the living space, I've also been considering and wanting to do some remodeling in the van as well. Once again, I'm kind of waiting to see how much money I have to work with. I really feel like that the space could be used a lot more efficiently. Right now I have the bed widthwise along the back of the van. I end up storing a lot of stuff on the bed, and then I have to shuffle it around when it's time to sleep. I feel like if I had the bed going lengthwise along the side of the van with storage underneath the bed, maybe some more overhead storage, and then having the whole opposite side all storage in my cooking area, I feel like I would just be able to store things a lot more efficiently, get rid of a lot of the clutter, and it would just make my life overall more comfortable. So when is all that going to happen? Once again, like I said, I'm kind of waiting for my taxes to be completed. That should happen within the next few weeks, hopefully. And if not, I'm not necessarily stuck on, I'll probably do the brake job and replace the shocks on the van here in San Diego, maybe park at a friend or family's place and try to do the work there. As far as the remodel work, I'm not necessarily set on doing that while I'm here in San Diego. I have had a few viewers reach out to me living in various places, and they have a space on their property where I could park, and they've offered up help with any work and use of their tools, although I do have quite a bit of tools with me to do work. So I might look into doing that, actually move on with my travels, and when it seems like I'm somewhere and I have the funds available, I might look into asking for some assistance, anyone that was willing to let me park on their property while I do some work and remodeling on the van. So this brings me into kind of the next topic I was going to talk about as far as my travel plans for the year. It's amazing, this year is flying by. It's already April, I can't believe it. But one of the things I would like to take advantage of when I do remodel this van and have some more storage space is I want to start carrying a backpacking setup. I want to have a small backpack, a small tent, small sleeping bag, cook stove, complete backpacking camping setup. That's something that I want to get more back into. I used to do quite a bit of that when I was younger with my family and in my Boy Scout troop. And I just feel like it's time to kind of step things up and try new things. There's been a lot of places that I wanted to check out, and they're not accessible by vehicles, but it's just completely backcountry camping. So if I had a backpacking setup, I could hike in, spend a few nights away from the van, or a couple nights, few nights, and do these these exclusive backpacking trips, which is something that I really enjoy doing. I really want to get back into doing it. So I'm going to try to set myself up to be able to do more of that. So that's something that I have kind of set and planned for this spring and summer. Hopefully it will become a reality soon. Just some other things as far as how I've been planning my route. It's always been very loose. When I first hit the road, it was all about the work camping jobs. You know, that really set my route. Knew I had this job here in North Dakota. I had this job in Kentucky. I had this job here in Iowa. So it kind of was, you know, I'd base my route upon those jobs. I do have a couple work camping jobs set up for this year. One of them is going to be a new job. The other one's going to be one that I've done before. So I am going to kind of plan my route, of course, according to the locations of those jobs. But I really want to kind of try to do things a little bit differently. Of course, I'll be doing my normal dispersed camping, but really try to explore new places, and I don't know what else. I feel like there's something else that I can add to my kind of routine of traveling. I do have a lot of interest in like small town America, so I'm thinking of trying to have a little bit of a secondary theme kind of in my videos, not just showing the camping spots and camp life, cooking and all that, but also some other things as well. And then I think also complemented with the small backpacking trips that I do, I'm really looking forward to documenting all that and just kind of bringing something a little bit new and fresh to the channel. So that's kind of what I have planned so far. The Pacific Northwest is my mid-late summer destination. I have a tentative job set up there in the summertime, so we'll see how things pan out. One of the biggest things I'm still trying to stick true to is to not have too many plans. I found that the best plans are not very many plans at all. Although without any planning whatsoever, it's really easy just to kind of bounce around and float around, which I kind of felt like I've done enough of. That's a very good feeling to be able to just kind of wander and be free. But I kind of feel like I've been doing this long enough now where I'm ready to start planning a little bit better. National parks are definitely on the list, other attractions and things, but for the most part, I feel like a little bit more structure and planning is probably going to happen this spring and summer, and of course the rest of the year. So we'll see how that goes. I also wanted to mention I do really enjoy meeting new people, meeting you viewers. When I'm out and about in my travels, don't wait for the video to where you see, you know, I'm in your area, because I do delay my videos. Get in touch with me way ahead of time, and if it happens my route goes through your area, I'd love to meet up and visit. However you want to do it, meet in a public place, meet at a park, show me somewhere in your area that you think is special and neat and worth checking out. I think that would be really fun. It'd be fun to document and share as well. Also, if you want to keep it private and not be on my YouTube channel, that's fine. I would still love to meet up. And also, I do have an interest in an alternative style living. You know, it's not just living mobily. If you're homesteading, living off grid, living in a tiny house, ranch style living, anything like that, I would love to stop by and visit you. If you're interested in sharing your lifestyle with me, I would love to learn more about it and get to meet you in person. So you guys, if you're interested in that, you can contact me at AdventureVanLife@gmail.com. I leave that email address in the description of every video. Please feel free to reach out to me and maybe we can plan something in my travels. We can meet up. Otherwise, guys, that's it for this video. We'll be seeing you soon in the next video. Take care. I'll see you soon. Peace.